Hello, Cancer. This is your love reading for the month of March 2018. I've just been thinking about you, Cancer. You are the cardinal sign of water, ruler of the 4th house, the bottom of the sky. You initiate summer. And what I was thinking was, I bet you have a sense of appreciation for all the Geminis in your life. I was just sort of musing on that idea, you know. If that resonates, let me know in the comments. So I'm gonna do a 9-card spread using the Wild Unknown Tarot. Past, present, and future, similar to my Valentine's spread. Then I'm gonna clarify with the miniature Rider-Waite deck. Okay, so in your recent past, we have the 6 of Pentacles. So the 6 of Pentacles, a great card in a love reading. It would indicate mutually beneficial, balanced exchange of give and take, equality, really. And we have the 3 of Swords. I'm sorry. A disruption, heartache, the mental anguish that goes with brokenheartedness, a rupture. Well, it's in the past, which is a good thing. And then we have the Hermit. This is a card of Virgo. It's also a natural response to the 3 of Swords energy, to go within and seek one's own counsel, one's own inner light, get quiet. So let's look at your present, Cancer. Well, we have the 7 of Wands in the present. So that's about standing your ground, you know, not being blown about by every wind or the opinions of others, staying true to yourself. And the central card to your reading is the Father of Wands, Cancer. So that's the King of Wands in the traditional tarot deck. And that is entrepreneurial, enterprising, confident, fire energy. That's in your present. If this is a person, it would be an Aries, a Leo, or a Sagittarius. And if this is an energy, it's as I just described. This could be the energy that you're emerging from your hermit phase into. But let's see. What also we have in your present is the High Priestess, Cancer. So that's a gorgeous card. That's a gorgeous energy. That's going within, you tapped into your inner knowing, you tapped into your intuition. You maybe, what I'm getting is you determined, how much of yourself to share and how much of yourself to preserve. You sort of readjusted those borders within you, in the interest of honoring your inner home, of, sort of this is what I'm getting, is sort of keeping the home fires burning within you. I hope that makes sense. It's a very sort of powerful and steady response to this disruption. I'm going to clarify everything, of course. Let's look at your near future. Okay, so for the near future, we have the Eight of Cups. So Cancer, that's a clear decision to move away from something and to seek something with greater meaning. And then the Four of Wands, which to me, in the reading that I'm getting and in the reading that I'm giving you, this card to me actually represents you. And the reason that it does is because, well, it's a 4. It's the happy home card. And I see this as you, with your home fires burning in a happy inner home. The fire inside you has come from standing your ground, from finding this, very strong and steady fire energy within you, and by nurturing and honoring your own inner knowing. I'm sure this won't be an easy choice, but I think it will be a clear one. I think you really value yourself. That's what I'm getting in this reading. And then we have the Mother of Pentacles. So this is the cardinal sign of Earth, which is Capricorn, but as an energy, it represents a female energy that establishes itself so successfully in the world, that is so good with resources, that they become a natural nurturer. And a sort of earthly beauty. And an ability to care for oneself and others, a very steady energy, providing, warmth and hugs and meals and shelter and counsel. It's just a beautiful energy. Okay, let me first look at the bottom of the deck. Okay, at the bottom of the deck, we have the Six of Cups, which is the card of nostalgia. It's the card of childlike emotional memory. It can sometimes be the card of someone returning from the past. But here it's an overall energy. So I'm going to clarify everything, and then I'll give you my take on that as an overall energy. Cancer. I love this line here. The Hermit to the High Priestess to the Mother of Pentacles. Okay, clarifying in the order that I laid the cards down. Clarifying the Six of Pentacles, we have the Ten of Wands. So perhaps the idea of mutually beneficial, of fair, of equally balanced was something that you were striving for all along for some of you. And it was a burden to do so. It wasn't necessarily happening naturally. Clarifying the Three of Swords, we have the Magician. So what I'm getting here is that your creative power, or someone's creative power, led to something with heartache. You know, almost like a be careful what you wish for kind of thing. Or that someone used their power irresponsibly, you know. Let's see the Hermit. So the Hermit card is clarified by the Four of Wands, you know, which is what you get down here in this future energy. So what I'm getting from that is that your happy home lies within you, which is how I've been feeling about this reading all along. You know, there are messages in this reading about being true to yourself, and central energy of this reading is this incredibly potent fire energy, this confident, enterprising power. I mean, this is like a giant fountain of mojo. Just like right in the center of your reading, Cancer. All right, let's clarify the Seven of Wands. Standing your ground. Three of Cups. So perhaps among a social group, you have to stand your ground. Sadly, this card can sometimes mean there's a three-party situation where you have to stand your ground, and perhaps if that's the case, and you're just really clear that that's not something you want to be part of, maybe, for some of you. Okay, this Father of Wands at the center of your reading. I'm going to clarify this Father of Wands. Get the Star card. Okay, so the Star card, card of Aquarius. It's a beautiful card. It's beautiful energy. It can be about hope. It can be about blessings. It can be about like moving forward, pulling opposite things together, like things that would typically be conflicting, integrated. You know, with the Father of Wands, I'd say you really can't go wrong. Cancer. All right, let's clarify this High Priestess in your present. The Page of Cups. So the Page of Cups indicates that there's an energy or a person coming into your life offering you something that will serve you. Now, Cancer, this little Page of Cups would be the closest thing in the tarot to representing your inner child. You know? And I remember my son once told me that my inner child is my right-hand man. Which is excellent advice. So I think that the High Priestess is trying to tell you that your inner child is your right-hand man. And my son's pretty clever, but I just stole his line. He's not going to mind. Ooh. You would not believe it. This just jumped out while I was clarifying the Eight of Cups. This is the Eight of Cups. Of course you would believe it. Okay. So it is confirmed. It's confirmed, you know. You need to seek deeper meaning. It's hard to leave behind things, you know, when we've put energy into someone or something, a situation, a person, a place, a job, an idea, anything, you know. But ultimately it becomes part of our formation, like the lessons that we learn. And when we turn and go because we are being true to ourselves and we want to seek something deeper, like it's something that's more meaningful, it's an amazing gift we give ourselves that doesn't feel that great in the moment. All right, Cancer, let's clarify this Four of Wands. I just keep hearing, you know, bottom of the sky. Home. Cancer. The Ten of Pentacles. The card of legacy. You know, the card of achieving like family stability and abundance with your Four of Wands, with your inner home being so happy and intact, your happy home. It's just a natural result that it's going to, you know, flourish on the outside. And lastly, this Mother of Pentacles. The Page of Swords. Interesting. Interesting. The Page of Swords can sometimes be like an overseer. A message from an unexpected source. Something sort of careless and quick that you don't realize right away is important. And that's clarifying the Mother of Pentacles. Page of Cups, Page of Swords. Okay, another clarifier on that. I got the Empress. The Empress and the Queen of Pentacles are along the same lines. I mean, the Empress, she just creates this lush life all around her. It's just a beautiful energy. So, your Page of Swords, I don't know, I guess keep your eye out for like something, I don't know, a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, some kind of little message. Well, it might be something that like you don't really get it right away, but then you look back and you're like, oh, yeah. But you're going to get this message no matter what. I mean, it's not like you're going to miss it. Yeah, Cancer, I understand this. I understand the Six of Cups. You know, the nostalgia is for your own, it's about your inner child, okay? This reading, you're basically returning to yourself in this reading. It's all good. You know, for whomever this reading resonates, something's been upsetting, that's for sure. You know, but you didn't let it take you too far off track. You know, you responded really well. And truly, I think that the name of this reading is going to be, you know, that your inner child is your right-hand man. So, all right, that's your love reading for March. You know, it's always about loving ourselves, right? And that's what attracts real love to us, you know? So, good for you, Cancer.